I am Lisa Francisco Voss. I am the Chief Technology Officer for Franklin Pierce School. We are about 6,800 students here and about 1,000 employees. So what we have done is really think about how do we want to evolve the technology into classroom that engages and have a lot of impact for students and teachers. And we tested and piloted 3 panels actually, and one screen was the best approach. Teachers saying that it's the best thing and they really can do a lot of work with it, and it's a really versatile tool for them. And so we have a really good relationship with our reseller and of course our regional manager for One Screen, and that really bumped us to the next level of decision making.
I mean, at first it was like just really exciting to get to use something like that, like jumping into it and like just playing with a new piece of tech. You dive right into it and it just feels like it's really accessible to like anybody who first starts it, as long as you know what application symbols you can just dive right into it and use it however really you want to use it. And I know that other teachers are using it completely different to me, but they're using it for their classrooms. For me, it was a pretty easy process, and then it was just like fun. It was fun to learn about like, what can I do with this? Like, what can I add to this? What can I build from this? Like, what can I use to change? Can I use it for a video? Can I use it for different lessons? Can I have kids interact with it? How can I have them like connect to it? I think it was a fun learning process that like I got to do individually, but I also got to do with my kids. So when I first onboarded with them, I brought it in and I was doing it with the kids, and I told the kids, hey, we have something new here, let's try it, let's play around with it, let's see how it goes. And it just became a process of fun learning with it.
We had a overhanging projector to really get a good visual of what was being projected. Most of the lights had to be off. We also had overhead sound, and again, it was just like playing like a video. It could be all the way up and you could still almost barely hear it. And so when this got rolled into the classroom, one of my students was like, all the lights are on and I can still see everything. This is amazing. And so they were like just blown away by how bright it was and how much they could see without diminishing the overhead lights at the same time.
We can put different items that we're teaching with, like if it's a writing assignment, into the student's language immediately. It connects with our software that we use with our computers. We're able to integrate internet use as well and teaching students that. Students are able to access it, and hopefully that transfers that we're going to see in our achievement scores, because we're already seeing some great increases from the beginning of the year till now, even on our benchmark screening.
One of the things that I've realized that I can start kind of playing with is kind of a more Montessori workflow with the kids by being able to put up rotating work cycles, rotating choices that they can access, and to be able to have that as something that they can access on the screen up here, where they can be pushed out onto their laptops, and to have the visible timers and things like that, and that they can go up and swipe on the board to figure out, okay, if work cycle 1, these are the 2 choices, what are the instructions for the choice I want to make, and go up and swipe to the instruction page, reset it back to the original page. And it really is just the ease of use of the screen and the students being able to independently access what they need just by going up, swiping left, swiping right, opening the app, checking out the instructions, going back, and then finding their space in the room to work and getting on task. That's the first time I've been able to successfully plug that into my teaching here, and it's definitely because of just having that in the room and available.
That's what I love about the teachers that we interviewed today, is that their collaboration with their team, their collaboration with their students, and the collaboration students to students has just been amazing. So yeah, I'm very proud of those schools that receive the One Screen panel, because they're really utilizing it in a way that it's impactful.